Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at ATT Agro Farms, where we want to show to you all how a typical sort of an integrated farm looks like. This farm is one of the most enterprising farms we have in Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria. And taking us on this tour is no other person than the farm manager, Mr. Tedious. How are you doing, sir?
Doing fine.
Okay. So we are starting from where the goats are being kept. They have a very wonderful, intensive goat structure here. Just saw one. Yes, he's chilling at that corner. Here you have the other structures. Now in the daytime, still within the farm, the goats are allowed to roam because you don't have much of the food cropping system to be done around here. Moving away from the structures that houses the goats, following the guidance of the farm manager, we are going to the snail where the giant African land snail, these are the hutches for the giant African land snail. By the way, it's a very dry period of the year. This is being captured on the 2nd day of April 2022. Still the heart of the dry season. You can see the white substances there, the white round balls. Those are the eggs of the snails. They are very much around. This environment is kept duly conditioned to allow them that very cool. There you see them. There are about 4 of them there. You see, the materials for feeding them are quite simple. There you have some mango fruits which they have fed on and left. You have some bananas there growing. Most of the times in this local part, you still have fluted pumpkin remaining materials. You have water leaf materials to be fed to them. You can see their eggs all around. You can see a good number of them clustered at that corner, and they are doing just well. Now this is being watered every morning and evening, right?
Yes.
Yes, to keep the environment very moist and conducive for the snails. Mr. Teddy, do you know how many snails you have here?
Actually, it was during the rainy season. There are many, but due to the poor rain of this time,
Okay.
just few of them, about 50 in number.
Okay, 50 in number. Okay. Beautiful. Now, the bulk of the entire landmass within the farm is being occupied by fish ponds. These are earthened fish ponds for various fishes. We'll come back to them. You see, various earth ponds. They are in their numbers. As the fishes grow, when I say fishes, I mean I'm not just talking about one species or variety of fish. I'm talking about fish in their numbers. So Mr. Okay, so the fingerlings, there is a net. Okay. Okay, so this is to prevent birds and all of those. Okay, since they are still very tender. Okay, you can see movement in the water. That's the fingerlings. So this material or net is put to prevent birds and other preying animals from having access to the fingerlings. Here is another earthen pond. It's a very beautiful facility here. Very beautiful facility. Another earthen pond. Here you have,
Fingerlings.
okay, also fingerlings, but bigger than the ones we just
Yes.
met over there. Okay, you see, more ponds, more ponds, more ponds. Now the beautiful thing about the environment, okay, can we go and feed
Yes.
some so that we see them? The beautiful thing about the environment is, see, the wonderful nature, naturally adorned trees around. These are improved oil palm seeds trees. Specifically, I think we should be talking about the Tenera species of a variety of oil palm. So here is one of the ponds. They have been fed this morning. We want to see, just want you all to see how well they are. You can see the movement under the waters. Then there are numbers for you to have that level of movement in the waters. I think they have been fed this morning, right?
Yes.
And that's the reason why they are not so much. Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, you can well see they're in their numbers. They're in their numbers. They are in their numbers to see that level of movement on the surface of the water. See? The goats, the turkey. Okay. So move to the poultry section. I told you it's one big farm. So we have seen goats, we have seen snails, we have seen fish. Now we are going to the poultry section. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. They have a smoking kiln for drying of fish. Okay. There's supposed to be a chemical here for me to disinfect my leg before entering. But since I'm not going to be coming in contact with the birds, I'm staying far off to respect my distance. And since I haven't visited any other farm today, it's relatively safe for me to come in here. Here you have turkeys. You have turkeys and broilers cohabiting in one environment. Noilers?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the broilers.
What's the difference between broilers and noilers?
The broilers, we can keep them, we can just dispose them outside.
Yes. Okay.
The broilers, the broilers, we can feed them and sell them inside within the house.
Okay. Okay.
Broilers are white, broilers are so much color.
Okay.
They look like local birds.
Okay, the noilers look like local birds. Okay, that's beautiful. Well, thank you. So moving away from the poultry section, I believe the next we go into will be the piggery, where the pigs are being kept. Okay. This is a hand dug well. Wonderful finishing. A water storage tank. These are all basic necessities that you need to put into consideration when setting up your farm. Oh yes. Oh yes. In this part of the country, we call this state meat. That's a Duroc species. You can see the guy. Hello, how you doing? Oh yes, beautiful. Mr. Teddy, which one do you have here? Okay. Can my camera? Okay. Wow, this is massive. This is massive. This is a big one.
Yes.
Another Duroc.
Yes.
Okay.
Number one. That's a land race.
Landrace.
Yes. American land race.
American Landrace. Hello guys. How are you doing? Beautiful. Wonderful structures. Places to take care of their water, where to defecate. See, looking very beautiful. You can only see these at ATT farms. They are very painstaking. You can see the orderly arrangement of their piggery. You all will be wondering why I'm not being allowed to enter. These are all safety precautions to ensure that I do not introduce any foreign element that will constitute a major harm to these pigs, since that they cannot repose confidence if this is the first farm I am visiting today. Right, Mr. Tedious?
Yes.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful, you can see, very healthy pigs in their numbers, making wonderful sounds. Half the rock. Okay. Wow. Since you have more of the Durocs here. Hello. Beautiful. I mean, you have a very large piggery unit here. 2 different housing compartments. I wish I had come at a time where you are doing mating of the pigs or something. My viewers would have definitely loved to have a feel of it. Okay, we are heading to the agronomy session. Well, we'll continue this agronomy session in another video. Let's call it a day for this. Thank you.